Yo, what's up, guys? Back for this Wednesday slate. We have a nice 11-game slate tonight. Really excited about this slate. Coming off just a 3-game slate last night, made a small tweak to the plays when Simmons was out. I was going to go with McConnell instead of Craig. Tweeted that out. I've also put in the comments section. Hopefully you saw that. But that change wasn't enough as my value play, Stanley Johnson, did absolutely nothing. Just needed a few more out of Johnson and would have cleared double-ups, but didn't get it done. We got 11 games late tonight, so looking to get right back on track. Once again, I want to thank you guys for all the love you've been showing on yesterday's video. I appreciate it. If you use the updated 6 plays, hopefully we're able to cash. If not, we got a nice slate tonight to get back on track. So before we get started, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thanks so much. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. And if you want to join us, you can visit the website in the description. All right, back to this slate. Once again, we have the Laker value plays. They are a little priced up, but we still have some that I like. Starting off at point guard, though, I like Mike Conley a lot today at 6,700. He is pretty cheap, given the amount of upside he has. 6,700 bucks. Be all over this price tag for him. Great matchup against Sacramento, who's been giving up a ton of points through the first week. The Grizzlies are run by Conley. He has the ball in his hands a ton. He's been absolutely terrible shooting the basketball. The last 2 games, shot just 30% from the floor. Still put up 43 DraftKings points, which just shows how much upside he has. He's going to be taking double-digit shots every single game. Has the ball in his hands a ton. Good defensive point guard. Can get you a couple steals. Definitely will rack up some assists and can also get rebounds. So all around, fills up the stat sheet. Great matchup, like I mentioned, against the Kings, who've been very bad defensively so far this season. And the Kings have been giving up 130 points per game, which is second to last in the league. They're very bad defensively. Conley should be able to have a very solid game here, and he's very cheaply priced. So I like Mike Conley a lot at point guard. Shooting guard, I like Josh Hart at just 5,800 bucks. Really like the spot for Josh Hart. He's going to be playing a lot of minutes with the suspensions of Ingram and Rondo. We should see him on the court with LeBron James and just all the starters as well, because JaVale McGee doesn't play a ton of minutes, so he's going to see a lot of court time. Has been racking up a lot of just points, been shooting the ball really well so far this season. They've also been getting rebounds and steals as well. Good, another guy that's very good at defense, another defensive-minded guard. And at 5,800, in a great matchup against the Suns, who play at a very fast pace, give up a lot of points, and it should be a very high-scoring game as both teams play fast. Should be a ton of possessions to go around, which will lead to a lot of fantasy points. So at 5,800, definitely like Josh Hart a lot tonight. Small forward, I like C.D. Osman at just 5,800 bucks. I like how his price tag went down under 6,000 after he didn't have a very good game against the Hawks, but that happens. You know, he hasn't been a starter for long. He just didn't shoot the ball well, just 33%. But looking at his first 2 games, he's a much better shooter than that. He should be able to get back on track because he's going to be playing a ton of minutes for the Cavaliers, playing 35 minutes, 35 to 40. Great matchup against the Nets at home in Cleveland as the Cavs go for the first win. You know, Brooklyn, another team that not very good at defense, plays at pretty fast-paced. Should be a lot of points here. The Cavs as well have been scoring a lot of points so far throughout the first couple games, and C.D. Osman should be in the center of all that. Him and Kevin Love are kind of the main offensive threats for the Cavs so far, and Osman also can definitely rack up some rebounds and assists as we've seen throughout the first couple games. So he's not just a scorer. He will also give you peripheral stats, which will help your fantasy line. So 5,800 bucks, definitely sticking out a bit. Power forward, I'm going to go back to Kyle Kuzma. Did not disappoint me in the first game. Put up 52 in the overtime win. I'm going to go back to him. He looks super comfortable in the starting lineup next to LeBron James. Immediately, his shot percentage went up to 60% field goal percentage after being under 40% the first couple games. Going to be playing a ton of minutes, 35 minutes plus. And it's a great matchup against the Suns, super fast-paced. I love playing teams against the Suns. Lots of fantasy goodness to go around, and at 6,900, Kuzma is pretty expensive, but I still think he can get us 40 plus and make value at that price, which all we need is about 40 DraftKings points from him to hit 6x value. I think there's a chance that he can easily get, close to 50. So I like Kyle Kuzma at 6,900 in a very plus matchup. At center, I like Clint Capella at just $6,600. So Chris Paul is still going to be out for this game. That's going to help Clint Capella a lot as well, especially in this matchup where he's going to have to be on the court against Gobert. Gobert has not been great so far this year. He's been giving up a lot of DraftKings points to opposing centers that have been doing very well against the Jazz, and Capella has done very well against Gobert in his career. Looking back at the past couple seasons, he's going to need a lot. He's going to get a lot of good looks from James Harden through alley-oops, and without Chris Paul, a lot more usage goes to a guy like Capella, who's going to be taking a lot of shots, and he was definitely going to rack up some rebounds. Double-double threat, and especially in a matchup like this, where Gobert doesn't really shoot threes, so he's just going to be around the rim the whole time. So this could be a spot where Capella grabs 12-plus rebounds and puts up like 45, 50 DraftKings points. 6,600, really, really cheap, really, really underpriced. I really love this spot for Clint Capella. And then back at guard, I'm going to go back to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball at 6,300. Great matchup against the Suns. The Suns don't really have any point guard. They really play Isaiah Cannon like 20-plus minutes at point guard, who is very undersized. Lonzo Ball should be able to have his way with him if he is going to be matched up against Cannon, unless they put another guy on Ball. But either way, going to be playing good minutes without Rondo. 63 is still a very fair price for Lonzo Ball. And I just love the spot for the Lakers once again. He can get a couple Lakers. I like Ball, Hart, and Kuzma the most, but I don't mind LeBron James, although he is pretty expensive. But that's about does it for tonight. I kind of like the mid-range, not really going to be paying up for any stars. And it looks like I'm just going to try to make a balanced lineup. So there you have it. Those are some plays that I like for tonight. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And good luck tonight.